Hello, gang, group, whoever I want to call you that's watching this, whoever's viewing this. Welcome back to another video. And I'll try to make this one short and simple. I don't really like videos that go too long. Maybe because I just don't have any faith in people's attention spans without edits, cool things going on. Whoa, I don't know. So, but this one's a little personal to me. And honestly, I've been thinking about this video for quite a while to talk about, but it's basically part of what I struggle with. And some people I know in my life are going to watch this and be like, ooh, you struggle with that? Like, I never knew. Or is that really a thing that people struggle with? But I think today in 2025, especially in the digital age, as people are more and more online for this important human aspect of life, dating apps and pornography. So let's jump into it. That's good. So, thinking Jeff, dating apps understand or prawn, right? Porn, whatever you want to call it. I understand that, but dating apps, yes, I think there's an addiction to it that isn't really talked about a lot. But I think as the time goes on and people meet more and more through online, it is an addiction. I've done things that I'm not proud enough to say. I paid for subscriptions, super likes, the whole thing, trying to optimize it, making sure I can match this with as many women as I can or good matches, and it's all a waste of time and money. Waste of time and money, especially as a man. It is a scam. Match Group doesn't care if you find love, doesn't even give two shits about your life. It's very predatory, and they're making a killing off of it. And I've contributed to this, and I said in videos before, but the one I made earlier about that, complete hypocrite. I jumped back into it, just failed. Like, it's so bad. Tinder and Bumble, garbage. Absolute garbage. Banned from Hinge. I heard it's garbage too. The way they ban, like, you can pay like $60 for 3 months or something. Like, I hear it's even more expensive, like 40, $50 a month for garbage. You're not really getting more likes from it. They're just sucking you dry. Just not a good experience overall. It's just a shame because I wish I knew this sooner. And I'm always like, well, I'm going to give it 5, 8 chances. But it's like, are you going to go to the same like poisoned watering well and try 4 times and see if it's different the 5th time? I was a little delusional and honestly naive. I'm like, well, I just need to work on my looks more and work out and people will see something good in me. It's all superficial bullshit on there. Even the people I match with, it's like it's so hollow and rare. And even if you make plans and stuff, it just kind of filters off. And people, there's no repercussions to being a piece of shit on there. Someone could completely treat you like trash, block you, and that's it. If they knew you in real life and like had, acquaintances, or there's more repercussions and consequences to treating someone poorly. Online dating, that's out the window. You could be a total asshole on there and no one's going to hold you accountable. It's just a shit show. The juice is not worth the squeeze. I've met people on there. I try to go on dates with there, and it just, something's missing. You're not really meeting someone in person and having a spark and generally getting to know them off the first time you meet them and then have a date. Like, I've only had that happen like once or twice in my life. It hasn't been recently since COVID happened in 2020. It's almost been 5 years. 5 years since that started. Maybe, honestly, no, it's been 5 because it was like 2019 fall. There were rumblings about it. And then once 2020 March hit, shit went to fuck, man. Just went to hell. No way to sugarcoat that. And I think we're now starting to see the side effects of it when it comes to social media, sexual content, porn. I'm a victim of that too. Well, I don't know. I don't even want to say victim because I'm making this choice to watch it. Like I pride myself on self control, and yet in my moments of weakness, I'll go to it, and it just feels empty and hollow and not a good experience. Maybe once in a while, I don't even know. Like, trying to completely drop something, unless you're an addict, is really hard. Like, I'm not doing it every day, but I'm at least doing it once a week. Shit, maybe 2 to 3. 4 in a bad week, I don't know. And it really harms your relationships with how I view women, especially like out and about. I would catch myself and be like, damn, like I'm really just thinking of this person as like like really bad like thoughts in terms of just nothing respectful or anything good. And made a video recently about gooning, and I'm like, ugh, just something doesn't sit right with me when I make that stuff. And I want to, connect with people on a deeper level, like actually getting to know me, and humor, intelligence, stuff that has like depth, value to it, substance, stuff that makes someone like interesting, not just fit. Like, I'm not gonna totally rule out looks, like that's part of the game, cool, but like I want to find someone that's like, okay, I like how you look, but let me get to know you a little bit more, that kind of thing. So it's good to take care of yourself because it also builds a respect thing. You'll feel great about yourself. Other people look at you and be like, wow, that person is on their shit. They actually want to take care of themselves and all that. And dating apps and sexual content, something I've been struggling with for a while. I paid premium up till the end of February. I'm recording this till the 22nd. And once that comes out or runs out, I'm deleting that crap. I use Facebook dating too. Honestly, I think it's the best one out of all of them because it's free and you actually match with people on there. But I've only met one person on Facebook dating with her, and it went horrible. Like, the date was cool until like we just hooked up, and she didn't she was just like, oh, like something like really disrespectful after we did the deed, right? And didn't sit well with me. I was like, why did I share my energy with this person? Why did I even like do all this stuff? Just really insufferable and like inconsiderate. And every time it just makes me think about the things I want in my life, and now I do more things that fulfill me, enjoy like media that I want to consume, and spending time with friends and just doing more stuff that's good for me. Not in a selfish way, but like in a way that most people want to do, right? Because it's your life. You dictate how it goes. And I'm not like cutting off people and stepping on their toes and being disrespectful, but as you get older, you start to give less and less of a shit about certain things. Like, this is not as important to you as you get older. And you only can notice that through time. Like, if I told that to my 21-year-old self, I'm like, what do you talk about? Like, I need to do this and get notches under my belt and experience. So by the time I see the woman that I want to commit, like, nah. That even is remote to me as well. May talk about that in a different video, but I don't know. It's very controversial if you don't want to, be in a relationship right now. Look for marriage when you're young. I think as people, we're going to get older and older, and people are going to settle down later and later. I think that's just life now with how things are and social media and how everyone has options and all that, and why dating apps are so toxic and people just discard you because it's like, oh, I can find better. Grass is greener. And they don't really give two shits to get to know you or be honest with you. People are scared. It sucks. Like, come on, have some empathy. Like, show that you care. Maybe that's why we should just drop it all together and try to do and just go out more. I don't know. Even going out, some people could be very shallow and lame. Bozos, bots. Just people that are just suck the energy out of you and are like, this is all you care about, you value. Like, I don't want to hang out with you. You're lame as hell. Especially when there was like a friend group my friend used to be in. It was just a bunch of people that like to party and be degenerates, and they sucked. None of them were actually cool. Maybe one or two people I liked. The rest, I was like, cool. You guys don't give two shits about. I don't give two shits about you either. I'm not gonna be disrespectful and say fuck you and like all this crap, and but I'm just not gonna really make the effort to get to know you. Like, you just seem really like not there. Like, this is what you value. Like, I know you're trying to have fun, but like, you do this all the time? Anything else going on in your life? And to circle this thing back around to what this video was even talking about, I'm going to try to do better from this after this video recording from here on out. Try to stick to my word. It's going to be hard. May make mistakes. May make another video. I screwed it all up, and why are you even listening to me, right? But I'm trying to go from an honest angle and being true to myself, because today's all I got, and want to do better. And I know other guys out there are struggling with the same thing, especially like sexual content, dating apps. I feel those two are interlinked, and then they just kind of like trickle down and just affect your psyche, your mental health, and just not good. It's not good, especially the amount of time you could spend on them. It could just, you get a dopamine, you match with someone. Oh, well, I'm picturing all these things, and then it just flames out, and you're like, ugh, time to do it all over again. And then the next like, there was one today where I was like, oh, I complimented a girl on her dress, and then like I was like, oh, was it cold today? Like, you look cold there, like your shirt, because like it was like revealing. She's like, yes, I'm very aware that, my nipples are showing. Have a good day. And then she blocked me. I'm like, okay, just my bad, I guess. I didn't even give me a chance to explain myself. Like, I wasn't trying. I was just making an observation. Not even trying to be disrespectful, but bullet dodged. If a girl just drops you at the hat of it like that, like, it seems a little immature, in my opinion. Like, don't take life too seriously. Not everyone's trying to get out to get you or disrespect you on the rip. But maybe she was talking to 4 other dudes and just thought, oh, okay, this one's not following my game plan. Blocked. Don't care what I do with him. So, no ill will to her, but it's just experiences like that make you second guess things and be like, okay, is this really worth it? Like, let's drop it all together. So, spring's around the corner, and there's that. So, I'll catch you around. Have a good one.